Okay, I think we're up. I think we're running. How's everybody doing? We got a Dune Imperium stream. Finally, it's been a little bit. I don't know if it's actually been that long, but thanks for being here. How's everybody doing? We're going to get a game going here shortly. I should actually post that right now. Let's see. Get the ball rolling on that. If you want to play, just join the game I'm about to post on TTS Club. Goes a little bit quicker, and I'm just trying to hop right in. So let's see here. There we go. Okay, game's up. See how quick it feels. But yeah, excited to be streaming. And you know what? I'm gonna say it. I have not been taking Dune Imperium seriously enough at all in a while. You know, I feel like Immortality didn't quite grip me as much as just the Rise of Ix by itself. I wasn't really playing the game enough, and I've been thinking I need to get my shit together. You know, I need to get playing some games. I need to grind. I need to learn the meta. So that's what we're doing. We are going to practice for the tournament, and we are going to practice a lot more than we have been. So that means a lot more games. If you look at this system here at the bottom right, tournament counter. So we are preparing for a single goal, and that is to win the Dune Imperium tournament coming up. Speaking of which, what's up, Black Shadow? But we are going to make things happen. We are going to play this game, and we are going to get good at it. Okay? I feel like I'm okay, but I'm not at a competitive level. Not at a competitive level yet, and I want to take my game up another level. You know, so that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be playing a lot more games. It's going to be a lot more Dune Imperium. So if you like that content, you're in luck. And yeah, let's make some stuff happen. Yeah, got some cheap plugs to make, LOL. Yeah, what's up, Black Shadow? Let me throw you up on the screen real quick. I'd imagine this is about the tournament. There we go. But yeah, I highly encourage anyone, if you're even a little bit interested in entering the tournament, you absolutely should. I think it costs $1 to enter. So there is a entry this year, which honestly, if you consider how much game time you're getting out of it, it's pretty good value, you know? $1 to play 4 competitive tournament games against a bunch of people that also love the game seems like a solid deal. I already signed up. I already gave my $1. So we're definitely entering. Now it's about not looking not embarrassing ourselves in the tournament. But yeah, the game is up in the TTS Discord, so if you want to join, which you totally should, hop in there. And Black Shadow, if there's anything you need to say regarding the tournament, feel free while I set up the game. Yeah, we have changed the setup a little bit. It all goes into the prize pool. Yeah, that is important to note as well. They're not just collecting the money for admin. It is all going right back in. So all the admin they're doing on this tournament is free of charge. I think Black Shadow usually has a, what's it? It's like a give you a cup of coffee link or something if you want to tip him for his hard work. What's it called again? I can't remember. But yeah, we're gonna get good. We are going to train. I was watching some strategy videos from our very own Cheesable too. Try to catch myself up on maybe some stuff I was overlooking, because I feel like I would get into the stream games. I just want to do something fun, pick funny leaders, play like off meta stuff. But we are going to grind the meta. Ko-Fi, that's what it was. Which some folks have been very generous over time. Good. Yeah, you deserve it. You put a lot of work into the community. I could not imagine putting in as much work as you do, and it is very appreciated. These things would not happen if it wasn't for someone like you out there making it go. But yeah, I was looking at some stuff. Anybody else entering? I feel like I'd imagine a lot of the people like I'm generally familiar with are entering. But I don't think we'll be getting the full list until you pull them out of the hat. Next comp seems unlikely to be Uprising as well. What you made of what you have seen. So I am about to embark on a big Uprising research mission. I'm going to try and learn as much about the game as possible. Just because I really haven't looked into it much. I looked at your guys' video on it. The like the initial reaction video. And then I listened to about half of the podcast. Still need to finish it. But yeah, I have like no idea what's going on. And I kind of want to learn more. So I'm going to hop into it. Don't know how to play Immortality, only Rise of Ix. Yeah, no problem. Hey, this is a good place to learn. Going to be playing it here today. If people join the game. We still only have 2, so once we get 2 more, we can get things moving here. Well, if you want more cheap plugs, I'm doing dives into the dev diaries. Oh yeah, I should look at that because I was planning on reading those dev diaries, and I'm not a big reader, so that might be a little bit better. Save me a little bit of concentration. I was wondering if I should get involved with this rank system too. Josh, do you think you'll play more than 1 today? I'm a bit busy at the moment, but might be free later if you're still playing. You know what? Maybe, actually. I usually only do 1 at a time, but I'm feeling pretty good. And I don't have work tomorrow. So the night is free. I feel like usually the main thing holding me back is that I get tired of talking. I'm usually like generally a pretty introverted person. Not in that I like don't know how to talk to people, but it's more of like my social battery runs out pretty quick. So as long as I'm not mentally drained, yeah, I'll fire up another one. I feel like it uses a lot of brain power, commentating and playing at the same time, which usually jumps me out. But yeah, let's try to get another one. Definitely, maybe, yeah. Well, you said you wanted to grind. That is true. That is true. And I have more free nights to play as well, interestingly, because my wife is working night shifts, so it'll give me something to work on while she's gone as well. More punt for Dune Part 2 or Dune Uprising? It's got to be Dune Uprising. I love the Dune movies, and I'm very looking forward to it, but Dune Part 2 got pushed back now, so I hate them. And Dune Uprising is still on schedule, so we shall see. Can attest to that. Those 4 to 5 game streams are tough. Yeah, I know. I look at your streams; they're like 6 hours long. I'm like, I can't keep it going for that long. I can't keep it going for that long and keep it like mildly entertaining. You know, I feel like after 2 games, I'd probably stop talking as much, which makes it, I don't know. I feel like it makes it a little less engaging in a way. But we have 1 more spot available if anyone wants to join in. The game is up, Black Shadow and Commander, so you can hop in whenever. To be fair, I probably shouldn't do that many in a row, but some weird games have come up at the end of those streams. I know. I need to, I don't know. It's tough. I want to watch more stuff, but I feel like if I'm watching stuff, I'm not making stuff. So it's kind of a tough balance. And I want to kind of up my video quantity. I was also thinking I should try to upload these streams that I'm doing as an edited down video of the games. I'll give it a shot. We'll see if it actually works out. Because I was kind of just leaving these as standalone VODs, but I feel like if it was edited down a little bit more concisely, I don't know, it might be easier to watch for people. Might do a little better, get more people into Dune Imperium. So figure it's worth a shot. And, oh, we got the game up. So if you are, actually, I'll just type it in there too. And okay. So, message them. Before your game kicks off, will you be dabbling in expeditions? The new Scythe game? Probably not, honestly. I am planning on laser focusing Dune Imperium for a little while. I've been kind of spreading out my attention a little bit, playing some different games, because I don't know, I just kind of lack some direction in the channel. And I was just kind of playing around and stuff. I am going to do Ark Nova stuff still. Not for a while. I am focusing 100% on this tournament until it happens. But yeah, after that, might switch it up a bit. But we have some grinding to do. and we are going to get it done. So we have the game up here. I think I actually might get rid of the chat for this one. I'll just read it. We're going to play some good old-fashioned Rise of Ix with Immortality. A staple. Going as close for the tournament settings as possible. Let's get ourselves all lined up here with the cameras and everything. Hopefully that looks okay. And we'll get this one set up as well. I'm excited. I need to get some gaming energy going. Shuffle it all up. Oh, we got Black Shadow going ahead of us. We'll get hidden picks. We will get clock mode on. Okay, let's do it. Looking first. We are going fourth. Worst position to go, but we'll make it work. Gotta be ready to go fourth in the tournament. And this row is looking spicy. Well, it's looking spicy for one card, and that one card is Tleilaxu Surgeon, which is a very, very good card. Being able to turn specimens into beetles allows you to get victory points very easily from this Tleilaxu track. So I'd imagine this row will get atomics because of that. But if Armandi Kaz is in the game, I don't know. Whoever's going for it, I can't bomb it. So someone's got to figure out how to bomb it. Truesayer is okay. Interstellar Conspiracy can be a good card if you get the right cards with it. But I feel like it is kind of hard to play around this a lot of the time. Spiritual Fervor is just all right. Spice Trader is like middle of the road. And then the cards we have up here, two very, very good cards. Contaminator and Stitch Tar. S tier card, probably an A tier card. So a little unfortunate we're going fourth because we're going to be losing ourselves to the punch a little bit on this one. And you know what? We are going to play to the meta. I am going to acknowledge that I was completely wrong about Count Ilbound, and we are going to play Count Ilbound. We're going to learn it. We got to figure it out eventually. We'll see who Black Shadow picks. I'm not even going to look at the other ones. We need to learn. Yo, can I join? Best of luck. Was just playing with Shamanda. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. If I play another one, though, you can join that one. Reckon you're due for a bit of a tourney run as well. You've made some rough draws. Yeah, I feel I make it, make it out of pools, and then I've gotten squashed after that. So let's I'm gonna really train and try to push far into this one. I think that's an achievable goal for us, and I will of course be playing those ones offline, but those will definitely be becoming videos. And we'll see. I'm really curious to see who's in my group. I got a rough group last time. We still made it out, but it was a scary group for sure. And for everyone to just make it aware of who we're playing as here, this is Count Ilban Rachis. Their ability is Ruthless Negotiator. Whenever you play Solari for a spot, you get to draw one card. And their Signet Ring ability is you gain one Solari every time you play it. So Signet Ring ability, not too bad. Gives you a little bit of extra Solari to work with. Ruthless Negotiator is the real money ability on this card. And I kind of undervalued it at first, but it gives you a lot of card draw, and card draw is just so incredibly good in Immortality because of the power level of the cards you can get. If you get a really strong card with Ilban, and then you're able to draw into the card over and over again by hitting spots like Mentat that let you draw two cards instead of one with his special ability, it just lets you ramp very quickly. It lets you get those power cards back faster, and it's a fun way to play, and I'm going to be trying it out today. I have a lot of practicing to do. What do you think of the Dune Imperium Uprising preview so far? I'm excited. I haven't done enough research into it, frankly. I need to look into it more, but we'll figure it out. Okay, here we go. Black Shadow, Armandi Kaz. So unless they play that ring first, I'm bombing the hell out of the row. We have a Princess Immortality in second place here. They get extra Solari every single time. So another Solari base leader, but they start with no water, and their final delivery lets them pay 7 Solari for a bump and a troop and a spice. And then we have Hundro Moritani, a meta position pick in the first spot because they are able to go to smuggling in their first position. And then, even though they're not going early in the round to get smuggling again, they can use their Signet Ring to go down. So, a very nice pick for them. Let's see what our opening card draw is. You know what? Not terrible. I'll take this. 2 experimentations and diplomacy. We're probably not getting to smuggling. And yep, there it is. Experimentation on over to smuggling for them. They might honestly Signet Ring first. So we will be hitting Imperial Basin to deny them that. They can, of course, still spend the water to go hog a basin, but we're not going to make it easy for them. We have a Seek Allies on over to Fold Space for red. Another very standard play, trying to get interstellar shipping access as early as possible. And we'll see what our friend Black Shadow playing ECAS is going to do. Nobody bombed the row, interestingly. I would have been very tempted to bomb the row, when you have a character like Ikaz that has conscript to acquire a card that costs 3 or less, especially when you have the Tleilaxu Surgeon in the row. So we'll see. Someone in the chat, in the game chat, says, didn't see he was Armand. Yep. It's something that's overlooked. Oh, and there's the signet ring. Okay, a good start so far. F tier, Sup Orsky. What's up, Cheesable? Okay, there's the Tleilaxu Surgeon. Coming in hot. So I think now, how's this row looking? The row's actually not looking too bad. I think I'm going to make a play. It's tough. Stitch Tower being in the row is excellent, and I really want to get it. We can make a play for Fold Space, but we don't have blue access to hit Research Station, which is rough. We could go to Wealth. We could Diplomacy to Wealth, Mentat next round, draw a bunch of cards, cycle through our deck so we can get back to our experimentations faster and try to afford it. Because Contaminator is going to go for sure. And no one's actually gotten the water yet. I think we go for the Mentat play. The combat is Skirmish, which is a Solari benefit, which is really big. It's tough. I really want to get Still Suits. I think with having Stitch Tar in the row, we cannot let Still Suits go to somebody else. I don't think we want anyone else getting 2 water. Because I think our big advantage right now is resource generation. But we could, you know what? We're going to go for a deck building strategy. We're going to go for the Wealth. We'll see if it backfires on us. We'll give someone else the juicy Still Suits play. We're going to go for the Mentat play. Delay our action. We are going forth. Round 2 stitched. Finally caught our stream. What's up? Seek Allies. They go to Still Suits, so they'll be playing their ring next round for sure. We're giving blue a lot here. We're giving them the smuggling and the Still Suits play, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see how we can make this work. And if no one grabs the Water Peddler, we can also pick that up as well. I'd imagine it's gonna go. It is a very good card, but we will get the reveal after everyone else and see what they do. So we have a dagger here on over to Tech Negotiation for red. I'm very surprised they didn't grab Artillery. It's free. I don't know what else. I guess they're looking for Ultimate Engine here. We have a Seek Allies. They go down to Secrets. Okay. Reasonable. We are going to Dagger to Mentat. We are going to make use of this Mentat space early and often here. We get to draw 2 cards, which are kind of a miss, but it's okay. Ugh, really ugly miss. We can play an Experimentation. That's fine. We have 2 and 2 daggers here. So they go up to 4 in the combat. And they will grab the Water Peddler. So they have 3 water now. Interestingly. Not a bad pickup at all for 2. We have a reveal of 4. And they grab the Contaminator with their card. We kind of saw that one coming. We will be reshuffling next round. So there is a chance we draw into Experimentation next round. So we can get the early Stitch Tar play. And we do reveal before blue next round. So unless they want to reveal early, we should be able to get the Stitch Tar before them. Oh my God. He gets, oh man, he gets a Tleilaxu Surgeon and In the Shadows. Oh, gross. What a solid hand here. So we actually drew into terrible Persuasion. Really bad. We can't really make use of our Seek Allies because all the faction spacers are taken. We can't make use of our Dagger either, unfortunately. We're stuck playing the Experimentation, which honestly isn't the worst thing in the world. We'll take our Spice. It's okay. And we will move 1 up. So we have our 1 specimen. Hopefully we can draw into one of our Experimentations next round. We'll see how it goes. Do we put in troops here? So green is at 5. We can tie them up to deny if we put in 2 troops. And I'm actually pretty tempted to. You know what? Especially because green has such a strong lead, I think giving them a free victory point here is just disastrous. I wish we had blue city access so we could put more troops in, but unfortunately we do not. So what are you going to do? I think it's just our reveal here. So we will tie them up. They have 2 entry cards, so we can force them to play 1. We got our other specimen. We have 3 to buy. We have 1, 3 to buy on this. I'm actually pretty tempted to go for Spiritual Fervor here. Spiritual Fervor is very interesting. Let's just get Stitch Tar right now. And I think it's worth it. This is an underpowered card for sure. But Stitched Horror is amazing. And I think we go for it. It also makes us take a less powerful course on the Immortality track, but we're about to reshuffle as well. Let's get some power cards into our deck. We're going to go up so we can get the third specimen, and we're going to acquire the Stitched Horror S tier card. Very, very good. And yeah, we're going deck building early here. So we pass. Let's see here. I'd have went Hardy Warriors. Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel that strongly about the Hardy here. You can get the victory point, I guess, but I kind of like drawing here early. If I drew into higher persuasion cards, I could have bombed the row and go for a little something better, but what are you going to do? They passed. Okay. So we get 2 Solar here. We get an entry card. Not a bad draw at all. And we get reinforcements, which is, it's fine. It's not too bad. Can help us win a combat later. Pivotal combat. Why not High Council into combat win into buy research guy for enough for Spider? Hardy, I mean. Hardy Warrior? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about. We did not draw into any of our power cards, unfortunately. Menta is denied to us. Okay, Kaz. I think we have to deny shipping here every single time. And if we do it with our Signet Ring, we can get a little bit of Solari out of the deal. Well, we have to do it with our Signet Ring. We have a Diplomacy. We have a very high persuasion turn, so we will be buying something good here, hopefully. We will bomb this row, I think. But yeah. And we get 1 more Solari for our ring. So we're already at 4. And we're going second next round. So if Black Shadow decides not to go smuggling again, we'll be in good shape here. We can get a very early Swordmaster. Well, not that early, but early for 4th, honestly. We have a Signet Ring here for blue. They gain 3 spice. And they'll put the troop in. They will collect. So they are getting the Swordmaster this round, but we should be in line to be the next ones to get it. Especially because Ikaz and Helena are not going to be able to go for the Great Flat to Conspire combination. We have a Experimentation to Interstellar Shipping here for red. Which is not ideal, but hey, what are you going to do? We can't stop them. Fan I am. Have you been following the Uprising Design Diaries? No. And Black Shadow just plugged his Design Diaries review, so I'm going to just go through that because I am not a good reader. So we'll see what they have to say. I'll probably look at it myself too. Who knows? But no, I haven't. And I'm actually planning to look at Uprising a lot. I've been criminally negligent in looking into what's going on with Uprising, and it's time I caught up a little bit. So we have a decent amount of resources here, and we could actually... We could go Wealth here and set up for a very early Swordmaster next round. This combat is raid stockpiles. Not that good, honestly. I'd imagine there won't be too much competition for this one. Blue just sticks in 1 meager troop. Green just went to Carthage, so they might be looking to get a little bit more involved here. And they do. They put in 3. Okay, trying to get their economy going. It is actually pretty important for them to get spicier so they can go conspire to get their Swordmaster. Ooh, a guild authorization. Okay, just get it out of their head. Here, I think we want to be playing Diplomacy every time, and we just want to get up to enough Solari so that we can afford our Swordmaster next round. I think that's a reasonable play. It gets our first victory point of the game, and we're in good shape. We should be reading red to the Swordmaster next round, even though they have 7 Solari. Blue should be getting their Swordmaster here every single time, unless they didn't draw their dagger, but I think they only revealed 1 dagger last round, so that should be okay. Oh, interesting, a Diplomacy. They're getting more water. Okay. I like it. They are hostaging the Great Flat, not allowing anyone else to get any water so that they don't have to worry about someone yoinking the Great Flat spice from them next round. 3 persuasion here and a dagger for an Arrakis Liaison buy for the red player, Yuna. Black Shadow has some very powerful cards in their deck, and they have 3 intrigue cards. They play their Experimentation for 1 spice. Just to keep moving along the track. We're going to reveal here. We reveal 5. And looking at this row, this is actually online for us. And it's a pretty good card. And it combines with Interstellar Conspiracy pretty well. And this is already turned on for us. I think we take this. I think we just get our engine going. We save our atomics for when we need it in the future. Yeah, I like the card. It's a good card. Let's see here. We have a reveal of 4 and a specimen for blue. So they'll take their specimen. This is also a very good card. And they grab Fremen Camp. Not a bad buy at all. They have a decent amount of resources right now and a lot of water to fuel potential spice to get more. Reveal a 5 and a specimen for green here. Are they going to try and deny Interstellar Conspiracy to me? It is a very good card with the card that I just bought. They could get Spice Trader as well. Okay, they do. I don't know if this is actually turned on for them just yet. I don't think they have any synergy as far as I remember. Oh, there it is. Oh, that'll be nice. That'll be a nice little combo. Okay. Fighting time. We are not using this. Well, we've already decided we're not using it, but green passes. They are winning in the combat, and they pass as well. So 3 spice and another intrigue card to Black Shadow. They do go first, so they didn't have to worry about throwing away an intrigue card to play around a steal. Oh, Black Shadow is living his best life right now. They have demand respect, and they have the spice to pay for it. And I'd imagine they would absolutely pay the 2 spice here. No reason not to. They went to 2 faction spots, so they can trash this round. Although, are they trashing from their deck? It is a trash from play.
The problem is I don't actually think I have any access to shipping. Kind of true.
They're trying to figure out if they have shipping access. I think you still go for shipping access, even if you don't have it next round. It's fine. You won't get back to it for a little bit while, but getting 2 bumps is pretty good. Puts you well on the way to get the Alliance, which is a really good Alliance to get. And you need Solari. Yep, I agree with that play wholeheartedly. Okay, great flat, 5 spice. And we have a water-based combat here, so blue is going to have to pull the trigger on collecting that spice now. We are first to come to the Swordmaster, so blue missed their opportunity, and they're going to have to wait now. And of course, we draw our Stitched Horror, which is excellent for us. We would like to get rid of this card eventually, but we can hold on to it for now. A little bit of extra orange access isn't the end of the world. We Swordmaster first every single time, and it does give us another card draw, which is nice. Black needs to pay... Oh, yeah. Or green. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Thank you for pointing that out.
Did.
Oh, you had 6?
Did I not? I had 3.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. It is very nice having a chat at the ready to keep track of stuff. I'll mess this stuff up too, so no fault to Shadow at all. I will forget to pay for things all the time. And just let me know so I can correct it. I like to think that I balance it out by forgetting to collect my experimentation every single time I play experimentation, so. What are we going to do this round? What are we going to do? Do we play our Stitched Horror with our dagger here? I don't think so. Because we're going to have 3 actions. Yeah, we're going to have 3 actions this round. So we're going to be playing most of the cards in our hand. All of them except 1. So we might as well hold on to it so we can make these other inflexible cards a little bit more flexible. No worries, I often forget stuff. It's tough. There's a lot of different, things to keep track of as you play this game. And we have a Diplomacy here to start us up for ECAS, and they grab that Alliance, lock it in, get themselves 3 Solari. I think that is a fine play. Make a very strong acquisition of that. We are going to play our dagger to Swordmaster, much to the chagrin of blue. And we draw an experimentation, so we have orange access for days here. Fan I am. Thank you for the $5. I'm intrigued to see if Uprising's most popular mode will be 4 or 6 players when your next War for Iraq is. Also, check out new game called Voidfall. Okay. I can't imagine that 6 players is going to be popular, honestly. I really think it's one of those things that'll be really cool if you have a group for it, but it's already kind of hard to find 4 players, But I'm down to play 6 player. I think it'd be a lot of fun. We have Reconnaissance here for blue. They head on over to Arakeen to draw a card, and they put 1 troop into the combat. Combat is secure Imperial Basin for a victory point and multiple waters. Truthsayer here. I think they threw away a dagger. And where did they go? Yep, red went to wealth. So they'll start working on getting that point. We have a dagger here for green. I do wonder... We want to play our experimentations. We have a lot of them. I might play one with Stitched Horror here. And if I'm playing one with Stitched Horror, where am I going with the other one? We could play Seek Allies as well. Get that out. I don't hate that play. And then we can save our Stitch Tar to play with our experimentation because I kind of want to get water here. I want to force Blue's hand. They've been getting real greedy with that water over there, and it sets us up for a nice little research station if we need it, so I think that's okay. The thing is, we could also Hardy Warriors to go for this victory point, and it might be time to start going for some victory point combats here. I really wish we could Stitch Tar with experimentation to get the water and collect Great Flat right away, but you are, of course, not allowed to do that. It's kind of an interesting turn. We don't get that much out of smuggling just yet, so I don't feel strongly about forcing it. Do we just go Hardy here, try to get this combat victory? I don't think anyone else can compete with us that well besides Red, and they only have 1 action left, and we have 2 actions left. So I think let's just go Hardy here. Spend the water. We can get more water from Stitch Tar anyway, and I'd have to imagine that Blue is collecting the spice here, right? They've got it. Yeah, let's commit. We have backup reinforcements if we could ever play it. We could always go smuggling with this as well to get it out. Experimentation here for Blue. Ooh, greedy Blue. They're going to push it off another round. So you actually you don't want to push off collecting this round because the combat is a water-based combat. So, yep, okay, they realize it now. Yeah, because someone else will get the water. They'll steal it from you. Don't get greedy. Just collect the 5 spice. It's good value. You're at 9 spice for crying out loud. Oh, yep. I will trash that. Thank you. Wow, they're going to greed out? Really? I go first next round? I could get second. Red could go in on this combat. Okay, yeah, they grabbed the spice. Good call. I wouldn't take that risk. I like playing risky sometimes, but that's a little too much for my blood. We have a diplomacy here for Red. They go on down to Still Suits. Get their victory point. Or no, they don't get their victory point. I thought they were Blue. They will go to the spa here. And they only put in 2 troops. Interesting. Okay. That's pretty nice for us. That is pretty nice for us. So that makes our next play a little bit more flexible. We can just go to a city spot and throw in 1 troop here and be pretty confident we're going to win as long as this Black Shadow doesn't heavy commit here. If they decide to heavy commit, that could make things a little bit harder. Because they have 3 intrigue cards behind. There is a world if they go too hard. Okay, yeah, we're chilling. They go to interstellar shipping. I bet they're glad they went here now. I'm a little bit surprised the Red didn't deny that play, being the other person with access, but I guess they just didn't draw into it this round. Last action of the round here, we're absolutely playing Stitch Tar with experimentation. And I think we just go Carthag here. Get another intrigue card. Do we want to cycle? What's the last card of our deck? I know you guys can't see it. It is a dagger. Yeah, so the last card's a dagger. So I actually think we want to draw that, get it out of the way. You know what? We could hold on to it from end tap. I think that's okay. Oh, we can't go there anyway. I didn't even... The blue the blue blended in. Let's get some intrigue cards going. I think that's okay. So we get a very powerful combination here. We get to go to Carthag, get another intrigue card. Pretty good one. Red has no actions left. I don't think they bought many... And we're... combat-oriented cards here. So I think we're just safe to chill, especially now that we drew this. So we're very safe. So we're going to keep that behind. We will take our experimentation first. And we will go... do we just go up here and try to rush towards the end? I think we do. So we'll go up. We'll get our first beetle. And then we will take another beetle with our Stitch Tar. So we'll get another intrigue card. Let's see what we get. Not the best, but we'll take it. It can help us draw back into Stitch Tar quicker, which is always fun. And then, as for our second reward here, I think we're taking the water a lot of the time here. I think it's just pretty good for us. Yeah, let's keep our economy going strong. And then we're not putting the troop in. We are full greeting. Nobody has any actions left. Red has no intrigue cards left. We don't have... And Red shouldn't have more daggers. They really shouldn't. So yeah, greed time. Blue could punish us. But they only have 1 troop in. They do reveal 2 daggers. And they could have an intrigue card behind, but we have an intrigue card behind, so I'm not worried about it. We're hanging out. And you know... nice, just my luck. Oh, baby. 6 reveal and a Imperium ceremony for Red. Opulence comes off the row. Insane. Very, very good card, especially for us. We have like no persuasion this round, which is fine. We have good cards in our deck right now that we want to cycle into, so we're doing stuff. Gotta hoard the water somehow. Yeah, blue still got a lot of water behind. So there is a huge reveal here for Black Shadow. Unfortunately, they didn't get to play their Tleilaxu Surgeon this round, which is a bit of an L. They used their specimens already. So I wonder, are they using this ability? I don't think they are. So they need to get some specimens going to pay for those Tleilaxu Surgeon. Unfortunately, a little inefficient. And yeah, they didn't get this one off either, although they don't have anything to play with this card. And then In the Shadows is always good. They already have the friendship point here. We get 2 specimens here, which is pretty nice. There is a world where we get ourselves up to unnatural reflexes this round. Well, not this round, but very, very soon. Bypass Protocol for a, what's the card? For a Other Memory. Powerful card, and they have a In the Shadows in their deck, so they can guarantee draw into it next round. Very powerful combination. And they grab a Lisan Al-Gaib. So they're going full deck build strategy. I like it a lot. Unfortunately, not able to trash this round, but what are you going to do? We are going to reveal here. They get we get 2 specimens, 2 persuasion. So we'll take our specimens first off. Second off, 2 persuasion. Do we want an Arrakis Liaison here? I don't think so. I like our deck. Do we grab a Jameis here? I think we do. I love a good Jameis. Let's do some deck building. Let's cull our deck. Let's thin it out. Let's draw Stitchar a million times and have some fun. And I think that is it. Combat. I will pass. Blue passes. Red has nothing. Okay. So a very cheap victory here for us. We'll take our victory point, putting us up to a solid 2. We get our flag on Imperial Basin, which is one of the best flags to have. Getting 1 spice is definitely better than getting 1 Solari. And there's going to be 2 spice on this next round, so we could go there for 3 spice potentially. Everybody good? I think they are. Red gets 2 water to work with, so I'm... Okay, let's see here. We're going first, finally. We are in the driver's seat. Let's see if we can draw on some good cards here. Jameis, I'll take it. Little unfortunate. We don't have any yellow axes. We have so many yellow cards. I think... do we refocus here? The combat is another victory point combat. Siege of Carthage. Oh, man. I think we want to keep cycling through our deck. I actually don't hate the idea of going Diplomacy to get water and then Research Stationing. It keeps moving along the research track. It gives us a potentially better option this round. It lets our play our Jameis to trash cards here. Unfortunately, we did reshuffle into this. We don't have the Solari for this. We could always Reconnaissance to draw a card. We don't have to force the Jameis right away. We can go there a little bit later. We could always go Wealth to Mentat here. Another solid round for another solid, like, action for us. Yeah, I think we just keep hammering Wealth. We can work on that victory point as well. We always need more Solari. It's a pretty it's a pretty weak action, and people can deny us the Mentat play, but it's to have a victory point, right? I don't think it's the worst thing to go for. Yeah, let's do it. We have guaranteed Fremen access as well. The only thing I'm trying to decide is, do I go Fold Space here? Try to get Fold Space online. I don't think it's worth it just yet. Yeah, let's just keep our Solari economy going. It's fun. We have a Signet Ring here. They finally get their Swordmaster. Run around late. Unfortunately, I can't remember if they actually had the access or not. They will spend the 1 spice to move up on the research track, or the shipping track, rather. Will Black Shadow deny us the Mentat again here? Hi, everybody new to the channel. What's up? Welcome. Enjoy your stay. We are currently training for the Dune Imperium tournament coming up, so we are going to try and get it as good as humanly possible before that. So we're going to be playing a lot more games, better or worse. If you like Dune Imperium content, this is a good time to be here. Okay, a Fold Space to Interstellar Shipping never feels good, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. You'd much rather be playing this to the faction spots, but a little inefficiency never hurt anybody. So we have a Bene Gesserit with a Guild Impersonator, and they will collect, so they can gain the spice. And I'd imagine they're going to want to draw their In the Shadows with Other Memory. They are currently very close to locking out this alliance, which is a great spot to be in. I'm really liking Black Shadow's setup here. Let's see if they can keep steering the ship. Oh, they're grabbing Lisa and Al-Gaib. Okay. Also a good one. Don't get me wrong. I would have been real tempted, especially with only one action left, to grab in the shadows to get the alliance, to get that intrigue card, just to get your options, but I don't think it's incorrect. We are going to dagger here. Get some more actions. See some more cards. We got a dagger. We got a signet ring. Fine. That means we will most likely be drawing into our Stitch Tower next turn. You seem to like Water and Beetle with Spider. For me, I really like trashing Beetle with it just to thin the deck. I think there is a argument to be made for going for the trash, especially early in the game. But I think Water at this point, especially with Hardy Warrior for cheap combats, there are no combat-oriented leaders in this game, so there's a lot of free combats to be had. So that's why I'm leaning more towards the Water right now, but there's always an argument to be made for both. We have a Diplomacy here for blue. They head on over to Conspire. Okay. Setting up for a possible High Council. Getting everything online. We have a Contaminator here for red. And it looks like they're trying to decide if they want to go Hardy Warriors or Still Suits here. And they are going to go for the Hardy, try to win this combat. We could take this combat away from them. I don't know if they remember that I have this. Because we can infiltrate there. They are going to put them all in. We have 2 actions to go after as well. Nice, you successfully clickbaited me with meta top 10 lists. Ended up enjoying your gameplay videos. Ah, nice. Thank you. It worked. The funnel. Hi, kids. Do you like spice? Yeah. Yes, that's a good point. Early points are the best to take. The later, the messier the combats get. Yeah. Yeah, might as well take them while they're cheap. We don't want to commit so much that we're messing up our game, but right now, like, these are some cheap combats to win. Red's going to have to reveal before us as well, so we'll know exactly how many we have to put in. Can I rewind? Yeah.
Just change your water and send troops out.
Yep. Red is rescinding their thing. Maybe they... Okay. So they go up to 3 water instead. Okay. A bit more of a passive play, which I am totally fine with. Means we'll get to commit even less at the end. Where's the tournament? What's the prize? The prize pool is still being decided because I think they're charging a $1 entry fee, so it's going to depend on how many people enter. I don't know if they have any sponsors for it or whatever, so we'll see how much the prize is. And the tournament is online. It's in the Hidden Assets Discord if you want to sign up. I think why it's through the Patreon. Lisa and Al-Gaib here for grade. They're going to go into this combat. Are they only threw 2 in? Yeah, okay. They only threw in 2. They do get the Lisa and Al-Gaib extra point here. Where do we want to go? That is the question here. I am still pretty tempted. I think we just go to Carthag, get another entry card. The only thing is it does make it a little bit more awkward here. We could draw as well. Are we really sad about drawing anything? I don't think so. I think we're pretty happy about drawing all of our big hitting cards here. And we can just keep cycling through our deck. And Jameis will be our last card we play. We really want to get the troop in. Maybe intrigue cards are too good. We just got to go for them, right? We'll go with our Signet Ring, get a little bit of Solari. Oh, we could grab the Spice as well. I'm kind of sleeping. That's 3 Spice sitting there. That's pretty good value. I actually think we go for the Spice. As much as I want to go for it. Yeah. We'll grab 4 Spice here. Sets us up very nicely for potential... we want to have fuel for selected breedings. We want to be cycling through our deck. And 3 Spice is just good value. We do not put our troop in here. We're going to decide if we want to commit our troop on our next round when we go Jameis. There's a world where we just grab the water as well if blue goes in hard here. We have a dagger and a Mactor's Tactician as backup if we want to dive into this combat. We have a lot of options here. It's pretty nice.
So the guessing game begins.
Blue is trying to decide if they want to dive into this combat now. There are open city spots available to them. They could go Arakeen, they could go Carthag, get an extra troop in. They have 2 entry cards behind. Oh, and they hit the Fremen camp, so they're diving into this one. Okay. I like it. They absolutely should. This combat is dirt cheap right now. And I think... so Black Shadow has 2 entry cards behind. I wouldn't get too greedy with this one. I think you throw them all in here. Okay. They, you know what? This might mean that they have an intrigue card combat of their own. So it's not the fullest greed in the world, but I think it would have been worth considering throwing them all in. Because Black Shadow only committing 2 on a Hardy Warriors. I feel like that just says something about the combat intrigue cards he has, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe he didn't want the free combat win. Because honestly, if they go into this combat, I think that will discourage blue from going in, but you never know. Reveal of 2 and a specimen for red. I don't think they end up buying anything here. It's a real 2, right? Yeah. Yep, and they pass. See what green does here. 6 reveal, or a 6 and 2 daggers. And if you have an intrigue card here for combat, I think you put the pressure on blue. You punish them. There's nothing that... Oh, Opulence is in the row, though. Okay. But here's the thing. Opulence was in the row when they made the decision not to put the extra troops in, so... Okay, they go for the Opulence. It's our turn. I think we are going to avoid... It's close here. I wish we had 1 extra spice for a tech negotiation to Holtzman engine. That would be beautiful right here. I really think we're playing Jameis here most of the time. It's just, where do we want to go? I think we're just going to collect water here and sit tight. Set up for a really strong next round. We have 2 water for a research station. We can start slamming research or selective breeding. I don't think we want to go to the city spots. Yeah, I think we hit the Jameis here. Yep. Jameis. We'll head on over to Still Suits. We'll grab the water. We'll get our victory point. We're up to 3 now. So, second place. Shadow is currently doing very well on victory points. And do we trash, and what do we trash? I think a dagger is going to go here. I want to... Do I care about this reveal of 1 persuasion? There's actually some solid 3-cost cards in the row. I wouldn't hate getting a gene manipulation. Yeah, it's more deck building. Planned coupling would also be fine here. Only 1 person real, which is blue before us. Yeah, I think we get rid of the dagger here. It feels a little bit bad getting rid of daggers as Zilbon because you want to have green access, but I think it's okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. And we do not commit a troop here. Yeah, we don't commit a troop here. The second and third place rewards aren't that good, so... Reveal of 3 persuasion and a specimen. And they grab the select gene manipulation. Fair enough. Still shoot manufacturer comes off. Not a bad one at all. I see stuff is serious when there is a timer above the player. Oh yeah. I don't think we're actually using the timer or enforcing it. I think it's just more of a casual thing right now. How did you get to Still Suits when someone was there? Jameis can infiltrate there. That's what that little white symbol next to the Fremen icon means. So I'm not blocked on the Fremen spots. Okay, we reveal here. We get a dagger, which is not relevant. We have 3 persuasion here. Do we grab the planned coupling here? I actually think we do. It cycles itself out. It gives us Fremen access. It's a Bene Gesserit card, which is never terrible. So the actual lab comes off. Not super relevant. It feels bad if you draw into it as your last card, but it's usually not too bad if it's just in your deck. Yep, it allows for putting an agent on an occupied spot. Exactly. Third place does get you to 5 space for Holtzman. Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to get it this round. Which is, I was considering playing the dagger. Okay. Black Shadow pulls out the big guns. They played an allied armada for a ton of swords. They go up to 11. Blue is at 8. And they played a strategic push for the 2 Solari. Okay. Why not? So green is officially out of intrigue cards. It's pretty much just blue and I who are committing to the intrigue card game. But, hey, they get the victory point. They are up to 5 right now. They are scorching. And they have an opulence as a consistent victory points. I love Black Shadow's chance here. Are they going to break the unfortunate streak of my stream games? I think it's going to happen today here. We draw 5. And we draw a super powered hand. Ton of great stuff here. We do not want to reshuffle our deck now that we have all these powerful cards. It is always unfortunate when you draw these towards the end of your deck. You want to be drawing these earlier. But better late than never. We will hold on to our refocus for a future turn. We are certainly never playing that. We go last this round. The combat is Cloak and Dagger for a bump and 2 intrigue cards for first place. All 3 spots of this are pretty good. Getting an intrigue card is never bad. We haven't been doing the best with the faction tracks. We are close to getting the alliance with the Emperor, but Haven't made enough inroads yet. Blue hits the research station. Okay. I like this play a lot. I think you spend the water because you are set up to go highliners, which will refuel your water. So, and I think if you don't spend it now, a lot of the times you're going to end up in awkward scenarios where you're just never spending it. But okay. They end up going for the High Council instead. We have an experimentation here for red. They go back to interstellar shipping. They have been getting a ton of shipping off. Not really being... you know what? Green's been going there some too. We have been missing out on a lot of the passive resources from interstellar shipping, but that is, of course, a consequence of going fourth in the order. So always playing a bit behind, but hopefully our deck building will help catch us up a little bit. Okay, let's see what green wants to do here. They are going to play their own experimentation. They'll head on over to smuggling. Just get things teed up for when they eventually want to go to interstellar shipping. No one's gone into this combat at all, really. We have 2 Solari, but we don't want to do it because we really don't want to reshuffle our deck. Such a shame. So we're never mentating here. We have Bene Gesserit access. Yeah, this is an ugly, ugly spot. We could just go full space here, start working on the point, get some spice. It's a little bit awkward. I think diplomacy is our last card, isn't it? No, it's not. Actually, not sure what our last card is. It's a convincing argument, which actually can't be. It's not too bad. So we have a convincing argument last. We are going to be playing these with this just because we've lost access to our really good spots here. I think if we want to draw into our convincing argument and potentially bomb for a good card this round, it might be worth playing an experimentation with a Stachar starting off to a city spot. Get to one of the good city spots this round. I think that's reasonable. We could go to Carthag, get another entry card, and then just cycle this out. We'll see what entry card we get. We might as well keep drawing entry cards, though. Can't hurt. We are going to go to Carthag. We will grab an entry card. This is a pretty good one for us. I will take this. Lose a troop. I think we do this. We will put them both in. We get an experimentation, which we'll just continue to rocket towards the end here. We get 1 spice for our trouble. And then with this, we will take our beetle, continue to power along. And then as for the second action of this, is it another water here? Or now, I think now it might be worth going for the trash. We have a lot of water. We're going to be set up for our highliners next round, so we'll be getting more water here. So water not as crucial. Yeah, I think we trash here. I think this is a good spot for it, especially when we're about to reshuffle. We get rid of the reconnaissance here. Yeah, we'll keep the dagger. Leave ourselves open for mentats. And I think that's it. Do we play a card here just to get it out of our hand? I think we do. Unfortunately, it can't be this one, so it's going to have to be refocus. Oh, I'm stupid. This is refocus. Ugh. That changes everything. Oh, that's so annoying. I completely forgot we have to shuffle this stupid deck into our discard. Do we just let somebody steal here? There's another question we have to ask. Will they go for it? We're pretty sad if we lose anything here. Oh, this is so annoying. We want to draw back into these cards. What was I thinking? I just saw the draw card symbol and I was over it. Sorry, Red. I see ya. I think we just let somebody steal, right? No. Unfortunately, I think we draw here. And then we can go research station, just draw a bunch of cards. Unfortunately, this means that we will not. Okay, well, there's the convincing argument anyway. Whatever. So now we feel a little bit less bad about drawing a bunch of cards this round. But yeah, that's a little bit awkward. I think maybe Arakeen was the correct play there. If we get an entry card that we can play immediately, we're feeling pretty good about that. But yeah, unfortunate. So now we have the research station here for blue. I think that's a great play. Start getting that water spent. They will play a windfall, decrease the number of entry cards in their hand. see what red decides to do here. I don't think we're winning this combat ever, and we don't have a great way to get additional troops in. But we will be the first ones to get the first victory point on the Tleilaxu track, so we will get 2 extra spice from there. So a lot of passive spice gain. What is your opinion on the Immortality expansion? Is it coming to Brazil soon? But I'm not sure I want it. Seems to take... I think it's a good expansion if you get tired of playing Rise of Ix by itself. If you're not tired of playing Rise of Ix and it still has some good life, I think you're probably just fine not getting it. But if you want to add a lot of like crazy stuff in, a lot of crazy new cards, insane strategies that can be borderline broken sometimes, I think you just add it in. But if you're content with Ix, you're good. It's not as mandatory as Ix is for base game as Immortality is for base game plus Ix, if that makes sense. Plus, if you don't feel strongly about it, Uprising's coming out, which may be a more tempting buy depending on how the game looks. Okay, it's Black Shadow's turn here. Now we actually don't feel too bad about going Mentat. We might actually go Mentat here. It's so awkward we had to shuffle our deck there. It really is. Although, if we go Mentat with Keys to Power, we can't get our Strong Arm off, which is super awkward. So maybe we go Experimentation to Imperial Basin, and then we just Highliners at the end of this stuff. We could. It's not the worst. It's not the worst idea. It might not be the best idea either, though. Strong Arm. Master Tactician Reinforcements. It's tough. We're probably not going to get this online for a while just because we keep spending our Solari. We're getting at the point of the game, too, where I don't know if we'll be buying any of these power cards with our Beetles. I think we might just be turning them into points. Okay. Black Shadow goes for the water here. And they trash because they made it to this spot right there. With their research icon. Did we just get ourselves shipping access here? Oh, red is chasing us on the Alliance track. And there's not much we can do to stop them, honestly. We could hold off on going Strong Arm. But I don't think it's worth it. The unfortunate thing is they do beat us on that Alliance, and there's not much we can do. As sad as that is. Right? Yeah. So I think we just Experimentation, grab the spice first. We want to be playing this, and then we can just go wherever's left with this. And then we aim to get our... although, if we hold our Strong Arm, there's a chance we can steal back the Alliance if red gets greedy. So I think we actually save that. We can draw here. Cycle back through our deck. Yeah, okay, you know what? We're going for it. We're going crazy here. Let's draw some cards. We get 2 spice. Now we get to see a little bit later in the combat. And yeah. This puts a little bit more pressure on other people if they want to deny me this combat win. Unfortunately, we didn't draw a ton of good stuff here, but that should mean we get some good cards next round. We would have loved to draw our Diplomacy there, so we could deny the Alliance, but unfortunately, it was not meant to be. We have a Stillsuits play here for blue. They'll grab a water for themselves. Do they commit to the extra troop? Maybe not. Maybe not. The new version will be a must-buy for me regardless, but it should be a while before they release it here. Oh, yeah, that is unfortunate. Hardy Warriors here. Red will commit to this combat. That is fine. Not choosing to lock up that Alliance with the fold space. Interesting. Okay. I see you. They're lucky I didn't draw my Diplomacy. Man. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Kaylin. There was no notification in the chat, but I just saw it pop up in the notifications thing. Thank you. I think we'll grab the spice here. Ooh, actually, this might be a time to go Holtzman Engine. Beat anyone else to the punch. It's such a powerful card at this stage, too. We can draw some extra cards. Do we think we can get... can we get 2 Spice Flows before the end of this game, though? That is the question. I don't know if we do. It's a tough spot. The extra card draw is insane, though. So I think it might be worth it regardless. And I don't know if I really need to Hardy Warriors right now. We have 2 water behind, too. It's about to be a bunch of spice on the Great Flat, assuming red doesn't take it. Yeah. You know what? Let's take Haltman Engine. Let's get it online. It's a good card. Let's deny it to other people. Blue is clearly going for a Haltman Engine kind of strategy over there. So at the very least, we slow them down. Next up is Troop Transports coming off. Might be interested for some people. And just for people that aren't familiar with it, Holtzman Engine. At the start of the round, we get to draw an extra card. And at the end of the game, if we have 2 Spice Mist Flows in our deck, we get a victory point. So it is something we can play around now that we have it. And being able to draw more cards, especially as Illbound, is just very good. So a reveal of a water for blue. And 5-7 Persuasion. Do they finally blow up the row here, get some more options for themselves? They do. Oh, 4 Humanity shows up. Oh, baby, what a card. Sayadina is on the row too, though, and they don't even think twice about the Sayadina. Wow, wow, wow. We would love to get Sayadina here. We have the water. We have great synergies. We have a Stitched Tar to generate us more water as well. Red is the only person that can deny us. They grab Scientific Breakthrough as well. Very solid card. They haven't been making the best progress on this track, but it's fine. Oh, man, a little bit unfortunate. They are, fortunately, yep. 100% you grab Sayadina here every single time. It's too good. Satellite Band comes off. Not super relevant at this stage. And they bomb the row as well? Why? Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. I'm surprised. So we have 5 to buy here. 6 to buy. We don't quite get to the Quizettes. We do get to the Guild Accord, though. Do we want Guild Accord? It's not turned on. We don't have the Alliance. We could bomb the row here at 5, because I'm not really in love with any of these cards. I think we do. See what we get. Clandestine Meeting actually could be pretty good for us.
How much 5
We have
fishing is there
2.
going on here? Jeez. I know there's TMs in the deck, but like...
I actually don't hate Dissecting Kit into... Dissecting Kit does lose value because we're already so far ahead on the track. I like Clandestine Meeting, though. We have 2 Graph cards in the deck. We can definitely get value out of this. And we have a lot of card cycling as well. I should probably... I don't know. I just assumed I am revealing, but... So we have 6 Persuasion right now, assuming I don't play another card. We are going to play another card. Do we draw here? I don't think so. I think we just play this. We will go to Imperial Basin, collect 2 Spice for ourselves, get another research bump. We will lock... Do we go down here? Trash an intrigue card, draw another one. I actually think we might. It's not bad at all. And we get to draw a card. Ooh, do we want to draw a card, though? I think cycling out an entry card's pretty good. And we don't have any cards we're super upset. Diplomacy would be the worst one for us to draw here. But I think Reinforcements is going to go. We draw another. Okay, I'll take it. And we draw a card. Jameis is fine, actually.
Pretty good.
I'll take it. So now it's our reveal. We get a Specimen. We have a lot of Specimens now. We could grab the Unnatural Reflexes here, just go crazy. Or we could take another Beetle. And I think, unfortunately, the answer is going to be the boring Beetle play. So we can start working on getting that another victory point. A little bit late in the game. Especially when we can get ourselves up to a guaranteed 4. And now... Oh, did I take the other Specimen? I did. Okay. So we have, what? 4 Persuasion left. I think we are going to grab this. Oh, Reverend Mother Muhayyam. Okay. Very powerful card, especially for the Black Shadow. But, yeah, we'll see if we can draw into the combination with this. I think we're good. We gain 2 swords.
Unless I'm missing something? Like, he's got to pay those, right?
Oh. Yep. Whoopsies. I hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button. Okay. I think we're good. Combat. Starting with blue. So we could win this combat. Red. And I think we will pass red here.
Whoa, slow down, kids.
Red's already taken their rewards. They seem I'm out of this one. Okay, we get it. We get 2 more entry cards, which unfortunately we might get stolen, but it's okay. And we get a bump. And I think we take the Alliance here every single time. And we can lock it in pretty easily with Strong Arm. And then we get 2 entry cards. Ooh, okay. Oh, can play this for 3 spice. Ah, this was a great draw. Okay. We are doing stuff now. Okay. Now we don't have to worry about our things getting stolen. We want to get this online ASAP. So we could actually go Trome Shares to help us with that goal. Here's our extra card. We draw a bunch of cards here. Clandestine meeting? Nope. That's fine, though. We have the plan coupling still. Oh, we have options for days here. Siege of Arakeen comes off. So here's the thing. We want to save up for the Conflict 3. We don't want to go too crazy here. Oh, I did. No, I didn't have a negotiator. This is our red negotiator. I think. Never mind. Said you had 6 no. What happens with the card that has no agent symbols? Conspire. Oh, yeah. I agree. Okay, they're going to go for the steal here on the Alliance. They are going to be disappointed.
Pretty savage.
Because we're going to be able to take it right back. Black Shadow thinks unless they can get all the way to the top, they are in trouble. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunate for them. Fan I am. Thank you for the $2. Surely some rarely seen cards this game. Who has the best? The best is Black Shadow.
So annoying.
He picked up some really strong cards early.
And like,
Although, Yuta has Saiyadina now, which can be a point generator. They have 2 water as well. Our cards are good. I don't think they're great. They're not the best. Blue, I'm trying to remember what blue's been by. I feel like they got a pretty strong card too. Totally blanking on what it is though. I need to remember this stuff. Conspice. Oh yeah, I'm going Conspire 100%. 100% of the time here. It helps me on multiple levels. With Strong Arm, it'll help me lock in the Alliance. And with, it'll help me for Trome Shares as well. It's 100% the play. Unfortunately, still no shipping access, but we can always just collect our Solari whenever we want. So that'll help us with Trome Shares as well.
Okay.
Black Shadow having a think here. Not an easy decision. Unfortunately, they still don't have their Sword Master, so I'd imagine they're going to want to get it online here eventually, right? This is as good a round as any. Maybe as your second action here. It's a tough thought. What else do we want to do this round? I think we're going Conspire with Diplomacy, so we'll have the rest of these. Do we want to cycle out our plan coupling here? Don't know if we do. I don't think we do. It's a little bit awkward. Well, actually, Keys to Power will fill us back up so we can get a Conspire off next round. Unfortunately, no blue access, surprisingly. Lisa and Al-Gaib here, which a little bit awkward with this. But if they gain Spice this turn, they will get another bump to lock in the Guild Alliance. So I think that's okay.
I think so.
Oh, never mind. Changing their mind. I'm surprised they didn't want the free bump there. But teach their own. They take the Bene Gesserit Alliance here. I'm actually pretty surprised they didn't. Maybe they have another card that doesn't have symbols that they were trying to work out here. We are, of course, going to play Diplomacy on up to Conspire. Gain an entry card. Okay. This is what you call anti-synergy with Trome Shares, but it's fun. We will play Strong Arm to lose a troop. To lock in this alliance from red. So we have a guaranteed point there. We are up to 5, and there are some more points we can get.
Right. You didn't draw that. You had that behind. Makes sense.
Yeah, we were holding on to that one. So nice play for us. We have a blued smuggling here. I still want to go Mentats, even with the Trome Shares. We have a very strong combat setup right now. Very strong. We are in great shape for a tier 3 double victory point combat. No one else really building into a combat strategy. I like our chances a lot here. We actually have a lot of Bene Gesserit as well. Not that we have the actual synergy cards. Red denies us Mentat here. They have no intention of ever getting Swordmaster, which is totally fine. You don't have to get it every game, although it does help when you get it. Let's see here. Okay, here's the Leilaxu Surgeon. Online at last. You have to spend them here every time. This was actually going to be their first move on this Leilaxu row, so they do get an entry card here. We're trying to get that next one, which we can definitely do. We really need to hold on our spice now. We could play Keys to Power. Where do we want to go with this? I think we start working on the Benny point. We could work on the guild as well. Do we? I don't know if we want more entry cards because we'd have to draw something that we can play, which is not guaranteed at all. This is not an easy decision. We would love to... It's kind of tough because we were hoping to grab our Spice Slows here, but I guess we're just not going to get the point from this because we'd rather... I feel like we'd rather just pump out the Chome Shares, right? And I feel like we're going to... With all these cards, we're going to miss the draw a lot. I think we'll start out with a plan coupling to secrets. See what we get. You know what? Maybe we go for the big draw here. No, we want to save our spice. What am I thinking? Okay. Plan coupling with a dagger. We will head to secrets. Draw an entry card. Ooh, not what we wanted to see. Not what we wanted to see. But as long as no one has infiltration, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. We do draw a card. Okay. Not a bad one. We have a tech negotiation here. Are they going to buy the flagship? I'd have to imagine they will. They have a lot of Solar behind as well. Great buy. Fortunately, only at 2 points, 1 point right now. So that will be their second point. They need to start working on getting some of these other point sources going along. It's really between me and Black Shadow right now. I think Red has potential, but them losing this alliance is a big deal. That's going to set them back. You got to play a Keys with Power to buy flagship. I thought about getting the flagship. I did. But problem, we need our Solari for Chome Shares and War Chest. So the troop ability is decreased. Additionally, no one else is set up for combats. We have a Highliner. Tier 3 conflicts are coming up. It is much better to use those resources to go into Highliner to win those conflicts. That's 2 victory points versus 1. Assuming we don't get the faction influence one. A reveal here for green. A 4 reveal. So they chose not to play Guild Impersonator
Power gamble.
to slightly increase their persuasion. Interesting. Because I would have just locked down the alliance here. Why take a risk? Red has already shown that they are willing to chase on the alliance tracks. They bombed the row, though.
That is not Web of Power.
Okay. They were looking specifically for Web of Power. I would also be disappointed. You grab Bene Gesserit Initiate. It's fine. Oh, okay. We don't reveal here, though. Blue can have it, unfortunately. I think we do. We have to play Keys to Power here. And I think we just play it to full space. This will set us up for the victory point with Highliner next round. Although we don't have a lot of great... I don't know if we have any access left. That's a little bit awkward. Oh, you know what else is awkward? We're not going to be able to dump one of these cards. We go second. So as long as Black Shadow specifically doesn't beat us there, we can dump our Chome Shares next round. I think that's okay. But if I know Black Shadow, I have a feeling he's going to. We have a Signet Ring here. Another big spice collect for blue. We have been holding on to our water forever. We would have loved to have gone Resource Station this round, but unfortunately no blue access to be seen. They will collect with their Signet Ring. Where do they want to take that point? I'd have to imagine you want to start working on this Fremen Alliance now. So close. They take the Solari, which is great for us. Gives us 1 more Solari to work with, which is exactly what we need for Chome Shares. Oh, that is ideal. Thank you, blue. Oh, we can dump this on reveal now. That is huge for us. They gain their troops. They have troop transports. No, they don't. Oh, okay. They're using flagship. Okay, fair enough. They put them all in. You know what? I'm going to say I'm glad they're using their resources, but they still have plenty of resources left for multiple more combat, so might as well just throw them all in here.
Doesn't want to repeat what happened to Allied Armada.
And this is going to hurt Black Shadow a little bit. We'll see if they can stand up to the pressure of this attack. I'd have to imagine they give up this combat here. Blue scared. Red's move. 1 action left. And they're going to early reveal. Okay. Spice was slow? Yep. That's fair. 3 persuasion from this is always very good. Is 5 spice for an extra card draw for 3 to 4 rounds worth it? Maybe. Because I really don't think we're getting the spice and slow. But it's a good denial. Good denial. That's what we're writing that off as. What turn is it? It is turn 6. We're moving into the tier 3 conflicts next round. So a lot of sparks are about to fly. We will reveal here 2 specimens. Not bad. Do we want to buy here? We do. Shifting Alliances is amazing for us. And that's it. Oh, actually, no. We want to play this. So we will avoid disaster by getting this out of our freaking hand. And we will take our Chum Shares point. Wherever you are. There we go. Putting us up to 6. Okay. We're in a good spot now. Tied up for first. Let's see if we can make it happen. A reveal here for blue. 4 persuasion. I'm sure they would have loved to have gotten this themselves, but what are you going to do? Do you buy anything here as blue? I don't think so.
It's alright. The money's good for me.
Yep, they pass. Okay, green does not elect to fight on this combat. They take the Solari. They have 20 Solari. That is ludicrous. Red wins, or blue wins rather. They get a victory point. That is fine. We are fine with blue soaking up as many victory points as possible because they are only at 2. So, well, I guess at 3 now. They forgot to grab their point from flagship. Next round, we're set up pretty well for this combat. Come on, 2 victory point combat. Grand Vision. Not bad. Not ideal. We draw through the rest of our deck here. Oh, baby, we have the combo. We are moving a little bit slowly on getting to the end of the trek. Calculated higher here. First move for green. So they will buy the Mentat for themselves this round. Still no Swordmaster. Despite sitting on 20 Solari is a very interesting decision point. I know it's late in the game, but it's still worth having that extra action. And this game could easily go another round. I think it will go another round. We are going to get 1 point from our victory point here. Yeah, man, I'm trying to think. We actually don't have a ton of easy victory points to grab. If we had Highliner access, it would make it much easier to go in on this, but this isn't the best combat for us. Probably have a very weak commitment to this. Save up our resources for next round. And try to close it out from there. We could try to draw a bunch here. Clandestine Meeting is actually a little bit scary now because the injury card isn't a playable card. We will get robbed most likely, but you know, it might not even be that big of a deal. Here's a In the Shadows for the Black Shadow. They will grab Memo Quarters, an excellent buy. They will get rid of their convincing argument to take a bump with the Emperor track. Very efficient turn. I think this is going to be played every time. It's just where do we go? How many entry cards do we want to cycle through? And at this point, I'm very tempted to just say, screw it, let's draw. 9 cards left. If we draw into... Are there any lines? Fremen Alliance is still wide open with Grand Vision. There's a lot of spice also built up on Haga Basin as well. A lot of spice. I think it's worth grabbing that. It gives us a beetle as well. We'll be 1 beetle away, which is very achievable. Yeah, it's just, this is some good value down here. I think we take it. Do we put in the troops here? I think we do. The extra spice is just going to be nice for us. And we might be able to get a free, like an easy combat victory here. We will take our last bump. We will take our beetle. We will get many entry cards this round. Hopefully somebody hits secrets before then, but you never know. Let's see here. Experimentation. Okay, they'll grab... Okay, they thought about it. They might just collect here. We would love to get more Solari to turn our war chest on, but I think it's going to be a little too late for that one. So we might just have to settle for the 2 Solari for the swords. Okay. They go Imperial Basin. We're really hoping one of the city spots stays open for us here so that we can get this combination off. And experimentation. Okay. Okay. We're up to 12 spice now. Incredible amount of spice. Now we wish this was still online. Interstellar shipping here for red. They're going to keep on pounding away at this. No reason not to. Are they going to take this Fremen Alliance finally? I feel like you got to. Yeah, they will. Okay. Pretty tempted to steal this alliance from them, as rude as that is. Because right now we have money for 2 Highliners. We just need to draw into them. Are we going to be able to spend all this spice in time? That is another question. We have 1 Solari, so playing Signet Ring will turn on Mentat for us. The only downside is we don't have the Solar. We don't have green access after that. I think we might go Arakeen here. Draw a card. We're just going to decrease their faction. Oh, okay. They spent the Solari to gain the point here. And then, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
yep.
Sure.
So they got the point here. They went here. They didn't decide to spend 2 on that Fremen, which is a bold decision when Grand Vision is in the combat row. Although they have a lot of troops behind, so they could go in on this. Green commit some troops here. We are going to play this every single time before we lose access to Arakeen. We are going to recycle here, which is okay. We will gain a ton of resources in the process. Let's see what we get. We draw a card, and it is Diplomacy. Excellent, excellent draw. We hit a really high point there. Okay, first up, we take our bump. Bene Gesserit, point. We're up to 7. Next up, Intrigue card. Let's see what we get. Okay. We do not meet any of these requirements. It is a dead card. But you know what? We know somebody else doesn't have it now, at least. I don't think we're going to be able to get that online in any kind of meaningful time frame either. We will gain our Beetle, first of all. We get another Intrigue card, which is Gruesome Sacrifice. Okay, no, it's not the best. we're not hitting super strong here. This is actually very not good. And then we have the option. I don't think we want the water here. Maybe we just take the troop. Oh, this is so awkward. We're going Highliner this round. The water really doesn't do anything for us. I think we just take the troop. As weird as that is. Let's throw them in. Right? Yeah. Why not? Maybe this will discourage red. There's a world where we just go Hardy as well. If they're not going to commit heavy to this combat. Highliner play here. So blue's going in on this one. This is actually great for us. We don't mind this at all. We already have a lot of troops in this combat. We can Diplomacy to Hardy Warriors this round. Oh, they're putting a lot of troops in, though. We're not going to win this one. Oh, baby. I don't think it's worth us committing this much for this anyway. As unfortunate as that is, we might actually get this Gruesome Sacrifice off this round, which will put us up to 8, which is not a bad position to be in. I'd have to imagine red wants to save here now. Fortunately, not a lot for them to do with this water at this stage. Do we think we can win this combat? They have 3 Intrigue cards behind. If we go... Because I think the point of this combat would be to win so that we can deny blue an alliance. We can no longer go Hardy Warriors. The best we could do would be... Yeah, I don't know. It's not an easy decision. Sayadina here. For red. They are going to steal one of ours. Which is okay. We're not going to piss up on all those free Intrigue cards.
I mean, I was eyeing it up as well.
I feel like people used to not go for this as much, but more recently, people always go for the steal. Oh, they grab Grand Conspiracy. Okay. Is that turned on for them? They have their High Council. No, they don't have their High Council. They don't have a Dreadnought. Do they have the faction access? They don't. Okay, yeah, we're chilling. They do have the faction. So if they can get 2 Dreadnoughts or their High Council seat, they'll turn on 1 victory point.
This combat's gotten really weird, hasn't it? Like, yellow goes Highliner all day if I have the access there. Didn't expect blue to go in front.
Black Shadow says I go Highliner all the time, but it is blocked. So we will not be going there. Which makes me, it begs the question, what am I going to do with my turn here? We could consider Signet Ring to smuggling.
I mean,
That was weird.
okay, I guess.
Bene Gesserit Sisters. Oh, they finally get it. My soul is healed. Signet Ring here. We could go to Arakeen. Just keep going into these. If we get another combat entry card, that's pretty good. Our war chest is turned online. We could steal this from blue here. The thing is, if blue wins this, they steal the alliance from red, which is good for me. So I'm pretty tempted to just let them have this combat. I am. As crazy as that sounds, I save up my cards for next round. Although someone's going to steal from us again, which is a little bit awkward. Yeah, this is not an easy call at all. I think we just set up for next turn, get ourselves a bunch of Solari so that we have War Chest and Mentat turned on for next round so we can cycle through our deck. I think that's the move. We can try to draw a ton of cards next round. We could also go Research Station or Selective Breeding this round, but I don't think it's worth it. We don't want to draw just yet. No, we do really want to play Faction Access here. What are we missing? We're going Highliner next round, hopefully. So yeah, we're gonna set up for next round here. I think we just go to Arakeen. Let's see if we can get lucky here. Private Army. Okay. We are not.
The last game I had so much money.
Oh my god. Do I put this in? I have so much behind. I think we don't. Is that a mistake? Blue's so far behind. We want them stealing points from red. I think we don't. Yeah, we're not going to. We'll save the troop. We're saving the troop. We're letting blue win this one. I think it's worthwhile. We really don't need it. We might jump tiebreaker here. Although it is pretty nice. Endgame. God, we have so many we have so many common entry cards. We should be locked for the next combat round. And we are going to go up to 8. So we do cross next round. We go up to 10. We have a Fremen camp here. So we would have been in tough shape for this combat. They could have gotten more in. If they decide they have to go to Hardy Warriors if they want to get the value from that, and they choose not to. Interesting. They have a lot of water here. I think I would just do it. Just go to Hardy. Yeah, just go to the Great Flag here. Spend the water and just put the troops in your garrison. It's fine. Save them up. There's another tier 3 coming up. Okay, they're putting more in. I honestly, we have so many entry cards, and especially if they knew the contents of my hand, they would want to play them. Of course, we're letting them win this one, but they don't know that. Okay, red's turn. What are they going to do? Contaminator here. Getting another beetle. They go to Still Suits. They lock up that alliance a little bit more, which is a very heads-up play because they are about to have a lot of competition with blue here. And that might honestly convince blue to go for the Bene Gesserit instead. But the thing is, the correct play, in my opinion, for blue, assuming red doesn't play any more intrigue cards on reveal, is to challenge red for the alliance. And then you go before them next round. If you draw into Fremen Access, you take the alliance. I think you got to do it. I would have smuggled for the Solari there. You really risk not getting the Solari now. I don't think I'm ever getting enough Solari for this victory point, honestly. Because we go up to 7. I think just having the Solari for a Mentat is fine.
What does it feel like blue's going for? I gotta play this. I just don't know where.
Mentat, or I just don't use it and I save it for the war chest. We have a lot of resources here. We need to draw into our Highliner Access. That is going to make or break this round.
Whiskey's so loaded with combat, surely.
Green has another action. Green trying to decide if they want to commit entry cards to this combat. We have so much spice. We're never going to spend all this stupid spice. Red has gathered a lot of points very quickly here. Sayadina helps a lot. It's a great card to get. We haven't gotten any victory point generating cards.
Problem is, I can get out of yellow, but yellow a lot of the time just surpasses, right? He's got stage.
He's trying to decide if he wants to commit. Stage would be nice for us. We're drawing a lot of intrigue cards, and a lot of the time you do hope to get more victory points out of it. We got one, to be fair. So maybe we're drawing on average, but...
You leave him for next round anyways. You highline and jam it all in, right?
Just a lot harder now. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we could have considered going for the Conspire play. A little bit reduced value because we're at the top, but it's an option. We can just save it for tiebreakers too. Never a big deal. So green commits hard here for the intrigue card. Yeah, I don't hate it. We will reveal here. We have 2 daggers, which ties us up with green, and they have to play an intrigue card before us, which is funny. 4 to buy. We are 8 cards. We're probably not seeing the card that we buy here. Not that we'd really want to see any of these cards anyway, to be honest. So we will pass. Reveal of 2 daggers for blue. They go all the way up to 22. Red's turn. They reveal 3 and a specimen. They go up. I'd have to imagine they're going to spend them here. We're set up to gain a lot of points next round. As long as we draw into Highliner access, and even if we don't draw into it, we should be able to get there anyway. Hopefully. We have a lot of card draw options. We can Mentat, of course. Oh, the reveal. Opulence. Oh, I forgot they had Opulence. Okay, that's another one of the insane cards they bought when someone asked earlier. Victory point generator at this stage. Delicious. It's going to be a close game. That's going to be good.
You got Gruesome on the stage. You got to play it right.
Who is it? You pass?
I pass.
Oh, okay. Do we play that? Actually, I actually don't think we do. We'll take the entry card. Right? We're tied right now? Never mind. I'll pass, baby. Okay. Oh, they're going to play it. Interesting.
Okay, he plays Gruesome.
Do we punish here? So what do they go down to? They go from 22 to 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Oh. Wait, what's going on?
I'm getting this intro.
Oh. Green plays blackmail. Okay. So they committed pretty heavily there. So now I'll dump. Why not? So now I lose 2. I'm not willing to commit anymore. I think we hold on for the next round because the victory doesn't really do that much for us anyway. We gain our last victory point from there, which is always good. And what else we get? We 3 spice. So it's just an ungodly amount of spice here. And do we dump the tiebreaker here? I think we do. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
I think we're fine. Yeah, take your stuffs.
So, yeah, we don't want to get these stolen. This is kind of our win condition, right? Being able to play all these. So we'll feel pretty dumb if we don't get to do it.
Yeah, no real choice.
And my opponents have already shown that they are more than willing to go to Secrets to Steal.
Right.
Blue does chase here, which is the correct move. Absolutely. I hope they draw into the Fremen access to deny red. I really do. Red is at 8 right now. They are in first. Tied with us. But still. Anything that hurts my opponents is good.
I don't know. It's.
This is going to be a good game. Okay. This is actually not a bad one for us, believe it or not. We have so many extra resources right now. It's very possible we get... Oh. This is a round. This is a round. Wow. Are there any alliance? We can... It's pretty tough to steal alliances here, but it's possible. Secret shifting alliances, planned coupling. Okay. I think we are going Highliner every time. We don't have to do it first, though. We really want to get resources. We could do it with Fold Space. Go to Conspire. So here's the thing. We could do that. Or we could go for the alliance deal of a century. Oh, baby. I think we go for this alliance deal. Just absolutely cripple green. They'll never see this coming, too. This is so dirty. Yeah. And this is such a disguised play, too. There's like, I feel like it's so hard to see this coming. What do we get rid of here? At this point, I think it's going to be experimentation draws a card. What do we hate to draw here? We want to draw into persuasion, possibly, to buy a Spiceman's Flow here. And I think experimentation cycles when you play. I think we're getting rid of our freaking ring here. Ugh. This is just such a hard, this is a much harder card to play. Yeah, we'll keep the flexibility. We'll get rid of the experimentation. So we draw 2. Did I hit the button? Oh yeah, I paid 2. Okay. So we draw 2. And then we draw 1 more for our full space card. Okay. We have a Water of Life play for blue here. We are going to try and cross so incredibly strongly here. Oh my god. And they are going to play For Humanity. Oh, they go to secrets. Oh man. Damn you, blue. Oh, you could you could go to the Fremen spot. Oh, gross, 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 gross. So now you might think, okay, that's the end of this saga. But we still have another way to steal this alliance. And that is by going to Highliner, getting to 2, going to shipping with our shifting alliances, getting 3 bumps, and just knocking it down. So green is still not safe. We still have an option to take this. We have a machine culture here, and they will take hollow projectors. Okay, doing a little bit of cycling. That's fine. We still got to win this combat, too. We don't want to forget about that. But we are in good shape to do it. We could draw even more. But I think we want to keep our war chest online, so we'll hold off for now. Although, if we're going to collect on shipping, maybe we do go Mentat. Do we think anyone's going to deny shipping from us, is the question. I wouldn't imagine, but it's possible. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I think it's going to be, because we ideally, perfect world, we're going Highliner to shipping. Can we get away with not doing that for several more rounds? I think someone might deny it to us. Man, it's how greedy do we want to get? Because I really want to steal this alliance. But going to Mentat draws us 2 more cards. It really helps enable that Spiceman slow buy this round. Okay. Signet Ring. Oh, okay. That makes that decision easier. So we definitely Mentat here. A little weird. I don't know what this really does for you. I guess you don't have anything else to do. It does enable your Signet Ring. I will say that. So they can get the Signet Ring off here. But, it's not that strong. Bummer. So now I think the alliance is safe. Unless I draw into an intrigue card. And, I'll go for it still. Why not? We could draw, like, the rest of our deck if we want to. Maybe we might do it. We have a lot of 2 persuasion cards left in our deck right now. Oh, you know what? We have Clandestine Meeting. If we can draw into that, then it's big trouble. Okay. Clandestine Meeting draw, 2 out of 5. We can play it with either Stitch Tar or Planned Coupling here. We have a lot of options to draw it. We will cycle our Planned Coupling here. Shipping first. Yeah, unfortunately that option's gone. Oh, they take Mentat?
Minus a coin, yellow.
Okay. So we can't go shipping first of all. I'm surprised. Okay, well, they drew. Oh, everyone has to lose a coin. Okay, it's off. I assume, since someone else said it, that everyone spent their Solari manually. Man, oh man. I mean, so we can still deny it. We have a lot of options here. It is a little unfortunate. We would have loved to have gone Mentat there. But now we definitely force Highliners and hope shipping is available to us. Okay, he denies it now. Okay, we're still not dead, though. We still have options here. So I think now we go Keys to Power with Planned Coupling to cycle. We have a Research Station Ugh, no, we can't. Ooh. Shifting alliances plus Stitched Heart. We have to draw it this turn. That is awkward. Losing out on that Mentat was big. Let's just go for it. We have to draw it out of a 1 now, which is a little bit harder, but we can do it. We play it coupled with this for the card draw. We go Highliner every single time. We shove them all in here. Try to discourage as many people as possible. We gain 2 spice. Not that it's going to do much for us here. And we draw a card. Clandestine Meeting. Didn't get it. Bummer. What are you going to do? Shipping Alliance Steel is not a go, unfortunately. Yep. So we needed them to not go exactly Mentat and Shipping Alliance. I'm really surprised they were both at thoughts of going shipping here. It's really not that good. At this stage of the game, you really should be going for Carthag for victory point outs. But yeah, teach their own. Where do we go here? Yeah, damn. Damn. I have to pay first, yeah? Yeah.
So always costs first.
You couldn't have gotten off Clandestine and still use shifting. Oh, that's true, yeah. Not without Mentat, yeah. So I think that was the line, was getting to Mentat, but it was denied. It's a good play for them to deny us Mentat, honestly. Red has like no resources left despite their garrison, so it's going to be a little bit harder here. I think in light of all this, I wish we had more Solari. I think we just go so we can afford the extra victory point. I think we're just going to end up going to smuggling here. Not the best draw out. Diplomacy would have been nice for a conspire play, but we're still in good shape. We're really hoping smuggling is not denied to us here. There's really no reason for anyone to go smuggling here outside of a block. War spice must flow, yeah. What are we at? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we're only at 8. That is true. Here's the Contaminator for red. They're going to get the entry card. Are they going to have enough to cross and get that last victory point? Remains to be seen. We're in a great spot right now. Diversion. They'll go up. Red is putting troops into this. This is not guaranteed by any means. I mean, we have a good chance, but it's definitely not guaranteed. If we went to collect, would we still have enough? We would get 7. I think, yeah, we'd be in good shape still. Just dagger to tech negotiation for guaranteed. There's a +1 available on board for Spice and Slow. That is true. I don't know. I think I still might want to go for the Solari. Because if I can go for the Solari still. Can I go for the Solari still? A little bit tough. Yeah, this is a little bit awkward now. It would be nice to get an extra troop in as a thing. If I draw, what am I at? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a lot of 2 persuasion cards left. Actually, do I have a lot? A lot is a strong word. I have a convincing argument. I have a clandestine meeting, which are both 2. I have a diplomacy, which is 1. What's my last one? A dagger. Or no, I trashed a dagger.
Blue did me a favor in my alliance, but
I can't remember the last one.
Yeah.
It's tough.
What's the best gamble?
Too short, you won't get the Solari. Yeah. Oh, Jameis is our... So it's a 50-50 to get it if we draw, which is not a good rate here. Right, we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're at 8. So we would have to draw into... Yeah, 50-50 to win it. And that's just so we can get an extra troop in to help lock down the game. I think we still have the game locked, though, if I'm being honest. So I think we just go for this combat victory. We go for the Spiceman's Flow. That puts us up to 12. That should be enough here. Conspire play for green. They get their last victory point.
Yeah,
I think we're in good shape. Okay. Secrets of the Sister. So they're gonna lock that down whenever they wanted, unless they just drew it probably. Okay. Okay. I think in light of everything, I don't think we can squeeze any more points out of this at this stage. We have all of our friendships, so shifting alliances is turned off for us. Yeah, I think we just go for the Spiceman's Flow. Call it a day. A little bit unfortunate. Would have been like to have a little bit of a higher impact rate last round, but what are you going to do? Spiceman's Flow is a Spiceman's Flow, which is a very good thing to have. Do we just grab the artillery here? I think we do. It's free. Disposal facility doesn't do anything for us. Troop transports doesn't do anything. Okay. Artillery it is. Are we going to play this game by not utilizing the shipping track at all? Kind of interesting. I mean, we got one Solari from it, but we never even collected on the damn thing. Reconnaissance here for blue. They go to Carthage, which is excellent for us. We do not want red going there. Although we do have to be a little bit worried about blue winning this one. And our win condition right now is winning this combat. So blue draws into the right combination here. Okay. That one is, that is such a good draw. I don't know if that's the one they just drew, but if it is, delicious. This is the kind of thing you'd love to see at the end. Free victory point. Blue making a surprising comeback, but he just got there too late. Yeah, they have made a really nice push here at the end. Stealing alliances was very helpful. Helps slow down red as well. Red is only at 8. A little deceptive because they are missing a point there.
Orski just wins this, right? Not the time.
Let's see here.
Some fun stuff behind, which I don't think you do.
Considering I was just at 2 VPs. Oh, he said that just got that. Nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Well drawn.
card that's got remotely.
That's why entry cards, you know, people get mad. They're a little high variance, but they are fun. And if you're drawing a lot of them, you do reduce the variance of getting like really good ones, you know? Bene Gesserit initiate. They will just go for the draw. It is our reveal. We will take our Spiceman's Flow to the bank. We get 2 daggers for this. Would have been nice to draw that Jameis, actually. Red is tied up with us right now. It's a little scary. Especially considering, hey, you know, they only have 2 entry cards. It's fine. Do I want to... Oh, I already bought something. I have 2 specimens. I don't think it does anything for us, right? Yeah, I don't think so. We're at the end of the track. This stage. Can you take troops from garrison to add to specimen?
No, it's got to come from supply. Or supply to garrison, but not garrison to supply.
Okay, red reveal, blue reveals. Okay, there's a Spiceman's Flow. They go up to 9. This is going to come down to this last combat. And believe me, this is extremely close combat. We have really good cards. Don't get me wrong, but it is still very close. And they have an illicit dealings, so they get the extra victory point. They're up to 9 as well. Okay. We're still in the lead for now, but this combat is going to decide it all. And you know what? We have saved these resources for a long time in preparation for this combat. They get the Spiceman's Flow. They are up to 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a tied game. Who has more intrigue power? Experimentation for red. They go to the Imperial base and collect a little bit of spice. Give us a spice, which is always nice. They put more troops in, which is scary. And they get a specimen for the last beetle. Beautiful how that works out. On their reveal, they are going to be able to get that last victory point to go to 9. And then... So they're ahead of us in the combat right now? Okay. I'm scared. Oh, boy. Oh, Sleeper Awakens for Shadow. Okay. Very nice draw.
Yeah, it's an awesome.
Oh, we would have loved to have gotten that one. Deploy. Oh, double cross. Okay. They take blue out of there. Which, you know what? I respect. It's not a king-making move. It improves your chances of winning by getting a 2 spice, 2 Slar for a tiebreaker with blue. I think taking it away from red or I kind of just decides who wins the game, which isn't as fun. Okay.
I'm just trying not to be last.
I will play an ambush. Start us off.
Right.
Blue plays a cannon turrets. No dreadnoughts, unfortunately. So they go up to 10. Okay.
Well, it already matters, so.
Red passes. Oh, baby.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
Don't need more this game.
Okay. GG. We buy 2 victory points. for economic supremacy. We go to 12,
Easy, easy, like.
and we win the game. Ah, fantastic game. Well, they have Grand Conspiracy. Did they end up beating any of these?
Can't even finish second.
I don't
Oh,
think.
no, you never got
I don't think they
it.
did. Blue had an end game.
Never got there.
They Laxu Puppet. Oh, actually a very close end game. We had a lot more combat behind, in case
Brawl.
it wasn't.
Yeah, I was looking for.
Oh, baby.
Got 2 opponents hits, but
That was a great game.
Surgeon just kept turning up bizarrely for me.
My deck was dog. Rough game. Could not make anything happen. You know what? I will say, Blue finishing at 10 or 11 here, good for them. They had like 1 point for so many rounds. I'm like, they're so behind, but they made it work. They made it work. Red also did well. Shadow finishing at 10, very close. They do get second place, or no, they get third place, but it was close. But thank you everybody for watching. I don't think I'm gonna do the next one. I'm kind of tired. Like I was saying, it's just a lot to talk, but yeah, we are going to grind. We are going to get great at this game, and we are going to win this freaking tournament. So look forward to the next stream. I will announce it in the Discord when I'm going to stream, and I'll schedule it. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Change.